Hey everybody, it's your girl Stephanie C. Dixon, the Inspirational Diva, host of the Inspirational Diva Show, and we are back. Yes, we have a great show on today because we're going to be talking to Pastor Oscar Epps of the Community Missionary Baptist Church about their Second Chance Job and Resource Fair being held on this coming Saturday, July 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. So keep it right here and we're going to be right back.
It's Saturday, you know what's up on the radio with the diva. 10:30 a.m. Gonna tell your friends that you're on the radio with the diva.
You discover faith for the journey. I'm talking straight for the mission right here with Stephanie Dixon. Inspirational diva, this one for all my believers. How you learning and living right here with Stephanie Dixon.
She has it all.
Real talk, real faith, real truth.
Got it all.
Got the news, got the hits, got the scoop.
Got it all.
This the Inspirational Diva.
You can only tell your friends that you're on the radio with the diva.
All right, everybody, we are back. Your girl Stephanie C. Dixon, the Inspirational Diva, and as I told you, we're going to be here. We are here with Pastor Oscar Epps, and he is the pastor of. Tell us who you're the pastor of.
Community Missionary Baptist Church, one church in two locations.
All right, now, and I've been to both locations.
Amen.
All right, Pastor Epps. Okay, so we are here to talk about the Second Chance Job and Resource Fair that's going to be held on Saturday, July 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. So tell us, why will you be having this event, Pastor Epps?
I came up with this a few years back because I've had family members into the system. And what I've discovered is you never, ever pay your debt to society. It doesn't matter how much time you spend incarcerated or what fines you pay monetarily. At the end of the day, they still put stipulations on your life, even where you can't even get certain jobs. So what we have done was reached out to over 60 employers, told them we have people with felony backgrounds that are great people, made a bad mistake, but they're looking to be gainfully employed. These people agreed with us, and as a result, we are now doing this Second Chance Job Fair.
That is so awesome because, Pastor Epps, I cannot tell you how many times people contact me asking me if I know someone that will hire someone that has been incarcerated, because It's been so hard for them to find a job. And I guess what people need to realize is that if we don't get them employment, then they can end right back up incarcerated again. So it is so good to give them that second chance, to be able to get back into society and live a life that will keep them in the free world.
That's exactly what this is all about for us, and more so just to be a blessing to people. I think everything about God has to do not with prosperity like preachers have made it, but how do we love people? How do we serve the underprivileged and the underserved? And I think this would be a great way for us to partner with the people who have made some bad choices in life, but now understand their choices led them to a dead end, and they want a fresh start.
Right. That is so good. Now, Pastor, as we want to clarify, now this is this specifically for those that have been formerly incarcerated, or can anyone come to this job fair?
Absolutely anyone can come, but it's definitely centered around those that have previous records, because we want those people here as well. As a matter of fact, we want them to know, people know coming, that there are going to be several and some that have criminal history, and they're coming with the ability to hire people with criminal history.
Right. That is so good. So, Pastor Epps, I've interviewed you before the Second Chance Job Fair. So how many years have you done this event?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually our fourth one.
Awesome. And what is your success rate? Do you know how many people have been gainfully employed from it?
We have had great success through Amazon, through the city of Dallas even have hired some people for our parks and recreational jobs. The success rate is really, really good. I don't have the exact numbers, but I can tell you people do come. People get hired on the spot and told to report to work within a week for drug testing and things of that nature. And if they can pass those things after the interview, because these are interviews on the spot. This is not just coming through seeing jobs.
Right.
This is coming through to get hired on the spot.
Awesome. That is really good. So you hear that, listeners, on the spot hiring. So you're not coming to just fill out an application. You can walk away with a job if you meet all of the requirements. So Pastor Epps, that is a wonderful thing. And so not only is it a job fair, but I also see that you have voter registration, you have an on-site computer lab, career resources, education resources, and gently used clothing. So let's talk about that a little bit. Gently used clothing. So if people need to come in, if you don't have anything, just say you come in and they want you to come back for a job. If you don't have clothing, they can get some clothing there, correct?
They can get the clothing here to go back to work. But check this out.
Okay.
If they don't have the clothes to wear to make themselves feel or look presentable, they can change into clothes we have before even going to see an employer.
Wow.
We have dressed several people, and trust me, these are good clothes. These are not clothes that other folks won't wear. These are clothes that you would wear, I would wear. As a matter of fact, I hate to say it, I kind of went through and found a jacket that I was trying to manipulate the people to get to me, but they wouldn't let me have it. But
Pastor
no, these are very nice clothes.
Don't wear the jacket. Don't wear the jacket, Pastor Epps. Let them have the jacket.
I'm trying, boy. It's sweet. I promise you, it's nice.
Good.
You know, we've dressed people before, and the employers were so impressed with their dress, not knowing that they came to the room before they got it. Now, another thing that I didn't hear you say is that we're going to have the office of the DA present. At our last one, the actual DA showed up himself. And we're talking about exonerating and sealing records.
Wow.
So that's very advantageous for people moving forward in life as well.
It is, because I'm glad you said that. I'm glad that you all are offering that service, because some people do have some things. It could have been like a little small crime or nothing that was, major, that probably needs to be expunged from their record. And I've heard people say they don't know the steps, or they don't know what process to go through to have something expunged from their record. So you hear that, listeners? If you want to come and just see if that's a resource that'll be beneficial to you, then you can come out on Saturday, July 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Community Missionary Baptist Church. But okay, the address is 115 West Beltline Road, and that is in DeSoto, Texas. So that is so good. And also voter registration, young people, or just older people, if you're not registered to vote, please come out and get registered. And so this is a very beneficial event, not just for those that have been formerly incarcerated, but for the community as a whole.
Exactly. And we would welcome and want anybody to come and be blessed by what it is we're trying to do in order to help mankind. And I used the word exonerated. I meant expunged. I'm sorry. We're trying to get rid of your record. And if we can't get rid of it, at least get it to a point where no employer can see it. So when they go to the background check, it'll be as though it's not even there. But don't tell yourself no. Let them tell you it can't be done.
Right. That's good. So now I see that you need volunteers. Do you still need volunteers?
We have several volunteers, but we will never turn down help. Okay. Anyone in helping, want to help, want to be a part of, we would love to have them and put them to work here at the community church for this event. Okay.
And if you want to volunteer, you can send you can go to their website at secondchancecmbc.org. And second is the number 2 ND chance cmbc.org. So you can go to the website, and I'm sure they have a link where you can send a message to let them know that you would like to volunteer. And what about donations? Are you still in need of donations, Pastor Epps?
We are open to take clothing And, we want them to be clean. We want them to come from the cleaners, if you will. We want them to be ready to be put on if needed and necessary.
Good, good, good. So everybody, don't forget, next Saturday, July 29th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Community Missionary Baptist Church located at 115 West Beltline Road in DeSoto, Texas. It is the Second Chance Job and Resource Fair. If you don't need to go, then I'm sure there's someone that you know that may need to go. So spread the news. Let everybody know. We want to pack the place out. Pastor Epps, can you tell us how anyone that's listening can get information about your church, the Community Missionary Baptist Church?
I tell you, let me just throw this out before I give you the info. Okay. They have the very best pastor I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that guy's just phenomenal. But the church, again, it's one church in two locations. Our services are at 8:45 in DeSoto and 10:45 in Cedar Hill. You're welcome to go to our website at Community MBC, like Missionary Baptist Church, communitymbc.org. And you're welcome to stream our services as well and just tour our website and see all the great things that go on at Community Church.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Pastor Epps, thank you so much for taking time out of your so busy schedule. I know you have a lot going on, but thank you for taking time out for this interview so that we can let the people know about the Second Chance Job and Resource Fair. And again, that is Saturday, July 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. located at 115 West Beltline Road in DeSoto, Texas. So we look forward to seeing you there. Pastor Epps, do you have any closing words?
I would love, if it's okay, to share a couple of things. First of all, I want to thank you for doing what you do to get the information out to as many people as you possibly can. You know, good news is not news at all if it's not shared. And I think what you do is a marvelous job in trying to help us know what's going on and then let us decide what we're going to do. At this time, if you would, 30 seconds. The young lady, Kimba Smith, Kemba, was given 24 and a half years for a first-time offense, a drug deal, if you will. She got involved with a drug dealer. She was given 24 and a half years. The president at the time, Bill Clinton, gave her clemency. And we're going to have her at the community church this Saturday, sharing, talking her story, and it is simply amazing. If you Google her, you will see how amazing her story is. And now her life has turned 100% around, and she's just going around educating men and women, young girls, because she was a freshman in college when this happened, had a baby in the penitentiary, and she's just going around. That's a part of her clemency, is to go around and tell her story. And she's doing that for us this Saturday at 6 p.m. at our Cedar Hill location, 820 East Wintergreen in Cedar Hill, right at 67 in Wintergreen.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, again, Pastor Epps, thank you so much for taking time out to do this interview. And don't forget the Second Chance Job Fair, which is Saturday, July 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Community Missionary Baptist Church located at 115 West Beltline Road in DeSoto, Texas. All right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the Inspirational Diva Show. Let's remember one thing. Remember that I love you, Jesus loves you, and there ain't a thing you can do about that. Until next time, you all be blessed. Bye.
God bless.